Protesters wielding communist flags clashed with police in Kolkata on Wednesday as millions of workers across India went on strike. The latest display of opposition to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's economic reform package. Modi's plan for reviving India's slowing economy has been met with fierce protests, and Wednesday's strike came days after the Premier abandoned a pro-industry land reform the opposition had said would hurt India's farmers. Unions called the one-day action against Modi's plans to loosen rigid labor laws, which they say will put jobs at risk. Nearly 150 million workers in banking, manufacturing, construction, backed by 10 major unions, stayed away from work. Taxi and rickshaw drivers stayed off the streets in Delhi, and shops and banks closed in left-wing strongholds Kerala in the south. In Modi's home state of Gujarat, banking services were hit. Industry group Associam estimated that the strike cost the economy about $3.7 billion. Modi plans to launch the biggest overhaul of labor laws in decades, giving companies greater flexibility in hiring and firing workers. Reforms that economists and businesses will say will help job creation and unleash economic growth. These changes will make it tougher for employees to form unions or go on strike, but include measures to expand Social Security net to a huge unorganized sector, which refers to India's millions of small privately owned businesses with uncertain legal status. In Kolkata, a city with a strong socialist tradition, protesters say they were attacked by police, but police and officials say 30 arrests were made after the strike threatened to turn violent. TV images showed union members using poles of hammer and sickle flags as weapons in clashes with other political parties. Shops and schools were closed and train services disrupted. Economists say India urgently needs to liberalize land and labor markets to speed up economic growth that has slipped to 7% in the June quarter, raising worries that the full-year figure could undershoot the official target of 8 to 8.5%. The proposed labor revamp did not reach Parliament in the session that ended last month due to fears it would cause a political backlash, and unless unions back down, they may not do so in the winter season. Opposition parties already blocked Modi's reform agenda in Parliament, delaying the introduction of a uniform goods and services tax aimed at making it easier to do business in India. We are determined to go ahead with the reform, the senior government official said, but politics will determine the timing. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.